Major shakeup in Durham Public Schools.
The district superintendent resigning in the midst of a closed-door meeting over a dispute with employees. The announcement coming at the end of a special board meeting last night. It came hours after employees held another day of protest as they demand answers about their paychecks. This morning we have team coverage.
Tamara Scott is learning more about what went wrong and the uncertain path ahead. But we start with Janice Price, who has more on Dr. Mubenga's resignation. Good morning.
Good morning, Anna. Dr. Pascal Mubenga, one of two district leaders to step down within the last 2 weeks amid those payroll challenges. First the CFO and now the school superintendent. The board revealed last night that an investigation showed that Dr. Pascal Mubenga knew about those payroll discrepancies back in November, but only made the board aware in January. The board also said Mubenga back in November worked with consultants to help schools efficiently use resources to look into the issue. The board also said Mubenga knew about the payroll issues for months and failing to alert them caused unnecessary disruptions. Now, Mubenga served the district for 7 years during the challenging COVID pandemic as well. The school board said they will pay Dr. Mubenga a severance payment of nearly $300,000. Dr. Nicholas King, the deputy superintendent, will take on those responsibilities as superintendent until an interim superintendent is named. I'm joined now by Tamara Scott, who will continue our team coverage. Tamara, what is next for those educators?
Yeah, I mean, this is a wild story we've been following for several weeks at this point, and those are some really big change-ups for Durham Public School. And while this report does give some explanation as to what happened, the Durham Association of Educators says everything that happened last night, all of that action still does not touch the demands that they're still asking for. So here are some of the things that they have been asking for over the last 2 weeks. I mean, they've been 2 class disrupting protests, a walk-in. These educators say they're still not done. They want to keep their February checks whole. They want a public explanation of why some January checks were not full. And they also want continued conversations with the board in a work session. Now, this follows the decision last month when the board decided to use rainy day funds to let educators keep funds for January. So this conversation is far from over. The board is expected to meet again later today for a special work session starting at 5 o'clock, followed by their regular board meeting. Back to you.